Tonight in Valencia, Real Madrid did more than collect 3 points. They sent a message. A 4-1 win over Levante that looked tidy on the scoreboard, but violent in momentum. Vinicius Jr. opened the scoring with a moment of pure, instinctive brilliance, and 18-year-old Franco Mastantuono netted his first goal for the club to double the lead. And Kylian Mbappé punctured the contest with 2 goals in 3 breathless minutes to seal a perfect league start for Los Blancos. The scoreboard says 4-1, the story beneath it is about timing, depth, and a squad suddenly full of dangerous options. What makes this win feel different is the distribution of threat. It wasn't one player carrying the load, it was a sequence of contributions that exposed Levante at multiple levels. Vinicius set the tone with his ability to destabilize the wing, forcing defensive shifts and creating space inside. Mastantuono, still a teenager, didn't just score, he showed the composure to arrive in the box at the right moment, the kind of finish that tells you this isn't a one-off young burst, but a player with an appetite for big stages. Then Mbappé, already dangerous by reputation, produced the kind of clinical finishing that makes title contenders look inevitable. When a striker can bury 2 chances within minutes, the psychological effect on an opponent is crushing. Matches stop being about tactics and start being damage control. The tactical subplot matters just as much. Xabi Alonso is getting versatility from places you didn't expect. Raul Asensio, in a hybrid right-back role, offered calm progression from the back and completed every pass he attempted, showing that the rebuild of confidence some wrote off after last summer's struggles may well be underway. Alvaro Carreras, asked to fill in centrally, produced the kind of composed defending and ball progression that gives Alonso the freedom to mix and match formations depending on the opponent. And off the bench, Dani Ceballos reminded everyone why a precise passing midfielder is vital: retention, tempo control and defensive snaps when required. These 3 individual developments amount to a broader tactical upgrade. Real now have interchangeable parts that let them play higher, press smarter and rotate without losing control. Beyond the performance, look at the consequences. A perfect league start stretches the lead on confidence as much as points. Teams chasing Real will now need plans not only for Mbappé's finishing and Vinicius' chaos, but for an emerging front line with a teenager who has already shown he can score. That complicates scouting, increases the pressure on man-marking chores, and forces rivals to consider deeper rotations to account for Real's bench impact. But those positives come wrapped with clear caveats. Managing minutes for this group, particularly a young Mastantuono and an explosive Mbappé, will be essential. Injuries or fatigue could quickly erode momentum, and Alonso must balance using his full toolbox with protecting his most valuable pieces. If you want one line to remember from this night, Real didn't simply win, they broadened the list of genuine threats on their roster. That's the dangerous evolution, when opponents must plan for 5 or 6 match-defining names rather than 1 or 2. The season ahead still holds questions. Which formation will Alonso prefer in the big ties? Can the defensive rotation stay steady? And will the young striker maintain this composure under heavier scrutiny? But after 90 minutes in Valencia, there's no denying the momentum. Real Madrid are not just scoring, they're building a contingency plan for dominance. Expect teams to come prepared, because the warning has been delivered loud and clear. If you want the quick summary for the thumbnail and metadata, 4-1, Vinicius opened, Mastantuono scored his first, Mbappé a 2-goal burst, Real remain perfect, and their squad looks deeper and more dangerous than many expected. Keep this result in mind when the big fixtures come. Tonight may be the night the rest of Spain realised Real are not just favourites on paper, they're already performing like it.